Hi guys, and welcome to another Tutorial Tuesday. In this episode we were going to talk about dry sand, but I have to scratch that, guys. Most of my dry sand just got blown off the beach, and hopefully this week it comes right back. But it was irresponsible of me in the last video to not talk to you about the importance of understanding rip currents. I showed you how rip currents basically create troughs and holes, and they may look juicy and delicious to jump right into. But guys, in Southern California, the ocean is strong. The currents are really strong. And if you jump into a hole, that's knee deep, that's probably okay. But if you get a little bit too big a wave that crashes on you, you may go out with that rip, okay? So you need to be prepared for that. So guys, here is a formation of a hole. The breaking waves created this cut, which created a trough. And now the water needs to escape, which causes the rip current. And this happens up and down the coast, all up and down the coast. These holes develop. Each one of those is a great place to fish. It's also the inside bends are a great place to hunt. The inside of the holes are a great place as well, but they can be very dangerous. Extremely dangerous if you get caught in a really tight rip. You can see the purple dye here and how tight this is. That's a fast moving current that would drag you out past the breakers fairly rapidly. If that happens, just remember, if you get out past the breakers, don't panic. It turns back in on itself. Try to swim sideways or just ride with it, and it'll naturally turn you back if you can float. Hopefully your waders aren't completely full of water. Most people think this is the great place to go swimming because it's the calmest spot. It's the deepest spot. It is a collection point for us metal detectors, knowing that holes have the great collection, but it's the most dangerous spot on the beach right here. 65% of deaths on the beach happen because of rip currents. This is an awesome picture. Very first thing I'm looking at is up here, guys. See that old trough? See this trough? It fed this cut right here. I'd be hunting that. But realistically, very dangerous in these zones right here. But you can hunt safely right in here. Inside of these bins, all the way over here, inside of these bins. But man, that's juicy from previous, probably just that afternoon. And see, you can see how that formation created this one big long rip. But you can see where the rips are here now. All new structure, just a little bit. And if the tide goes even further out, even better. You know what I mean? Great spots, but very dangerous in these holes. And if you ever get caught in a trough, you go over your head, you get caught in the current. Don't panic like this guy. Just go ahead and know that the eddy current's back in on itself. You can swim sideways with the current. That is the secret. And hopefully your waders aren't full of water, or you've been able to remove them at that point. A good knife will split them wide open, but yeah, you have very little time to react. And right here, so you're going to be hunting the inside of these bins, and you fall into this hole, and it starts taking you out. Don't panic. Think, just relax, let it take you out, swim sideways with it. Either way is going to be fine. Sometimes the ocean current's always moving one direction or another. It might be easier to swim with current. Okay? I've been caught in a lot of rips as a surfer, and you just swim with it and go right on past it. Not a big deal. It really isn't. It's when you panic is when it becomes a big deal. So guys, if you're hunting in the water, make sure you understand the current. That is the most important thing about hunting in the water. In California, I get about knee to waist high at max. So guys, yeah, I only go knee to waist high max here in Southern California. To me, that is as deep as I'll go. And I usually try not to go when I need waders. If it is cold, then I'm not really going to go much past my knees. Now, there's times the conditions allow you to do something like that, especially during really low tide events and the tide's even moving out. As that tide is moving out, that is when you know the opportunity of jumping into a trough that's only knee high is a better opportunity, because waves do come up and they'll roll right up over that sandbar and they'll be, may look like only several inches, but when you're in that trough, it could be from waist to chest high. And if you're wearing waders, you could fill those waders up. So we got to think about safety. So when you're out there, just think safety is your number one most important thing. Besides hunting for gold, of course, you know. Yeah, we all want the gold, but we want to survive the hunt, right? And treasure hunting has risks, and it is very risk-reward type of thing, right? Well, here's the thing. If you're not around to reap your rewards, that's a bad thing. And with rip currents causing detectorists havoc a lot. And I'll tell you why. A lot of detectorists hunt the inside, like me, of bends of a trough leading up to a hole. Sand's always changing. Sometimes the sand is super soft. You put 1 foot in there thinking, yeah, you got good firm foundation, but 1 foot next, all of a sudden it's super soft. You go right in a hole. It's happened to me metal detecting before. Smart thing it was really low tide. I fell right in. I stood right up. I was more worried about my cell phone than anything else. And that's because I wasn't out too deep. If I was out too deep, then that's not a good thing. All right, so safety first, so we can continue to treasure hunt. Now, let's go on to select the Would You Dig It winner. All right, guys, I have one for you. Let me put it in all metal mode. Let's work 90 degrees. All right, guys, I know all of us are digging that. All of us would dig that. All right, so would you dig it? And if you would dig it, what do you think it is? All right, guys, give me your best guess. Out of the hole. You guys guessed yet? All right. One of them thingy-majiggers. I guess I'm the only one that finds these CO2 NO2 cartridges on the beach, huh? Comment below if you find them, because I find them often, very often, probably to the point it's 1 or 2 a week, really, for me. So comment below. I mean, I'm shocked that nobody picked this. And here's how I like to play. I like to play golf. In golf, we have this game called Skins Game. And really what it is you skins carry over, right? So nobody got a skin that game. It carries over to the next game, and then the next game. Well, nobody selected meteorite. Nobody selected CO2 NO2 cartridge. So now we're going to go on to the next Would You Dig It? And it's going to be for a $75 Amazon gift card next week, guys. Now keep in mind, listen to this target. It could be multiple targets in the same hole. Okay? Could be 1 target, could be 2 targets, could be 3, could be 5, it could be 10. Probably not, but... And yes, I dug this hole and I planted what is in there. Okay? This isn't something that I just dug up out of the ground. I purposely planted it there for this Would You Dig It episode. And I truly believe, I truly believe, one of you, maybe 2 of you, maybe 3 of you will guess this right. So, if 3 of you get it, we're still only going to have 1 winner, guys. 1 $75 Amazon gift card winner. So let's do it. Okay, guys, tell me, would you dig this? Let's go. All right, let's do the... You know I'm digging that. I know you guys would dig that. All right. If you dig it, let me know. And let me know what you think it is. Would you dig it? I dug it. I actually planted it there. I didn't dig it. I planted it there. So, comment below what you think it is. I know you dig it. Everybody would dig that signal. We'd all dig that signal. Comment below what you think it is, what you think it might be, and you have an opportunity or a chance to win a $75 Amazon gift card. And I think 1 or 2 or 3 of you are going to get this right. And if you like my videos, please click like. If you'd like to see more, consider subscribing. Ring in this bell and receive all the notifications every time I release a new video. And don't forget to check out either one of these videos. Thank you.